First of all, when you're on a real team, you have to be colorblind. You know, I always tell my kids, you play for the next guy. That's your brother. So you do whatever it takes for him to be successful. And so it teaches you, I think it breaks some of them barriers, truly break barriers of color. Oh man, what's going on in life today, what we hear on the news, and so I really can't understand sometimes when you see football teams and basketball teams and all these teams that are playing all over the country, and we still have this going on in our society. It just really bothers me. It's not coming from football. It's not coming from athletics. I can promise you that, because athletics is bridging those gaps. And so, you know, I'm thankful to be a tool to help bridge them gaps. When they didn't come into the emergency room and they kept me in there for 6 hours, I knew something was going on. And so I knew when he came in, because you could see it on his face. Doctors don't need to play poker, because they give it away. And I said, well, what is it, doc? That we saw a mass. And so we found out that I had stage 4 esophageal cancer, which had metastasized to the liver and to my lungs.
Coach Jack has been on chemotherapy. The first initial treatments has not responded. We're changing treatment appropriately. He's in great spirits as a fighter, and we're going to be trying the best to get him the best treatment around.
When somebody tell you that, they saying they trying to just lengthen your life as long as they can. You know, you got death wish. It's right there. It's signed. We just don't know the time. But you die. You gonna die. You know, and so. You know, I never wavered in my faith, and I'm still not in my hope. I get emotion because I'm human. I don't want to die. I don't want to leave my children. I don't want to leave my family. But if that's the end, I'm still okay. I'm good. I am good. I've always had hope. My hope is in Christ. That's my genuine hope. He can keep me here 15 years, 25 years. He can take me out the next 3 months. But I don't sit there and worry about that every day. You know, I live my life. I try to come to practice, do what I can do. If I get tired, go sit down. But that don't make me lose my hope. There you go, right there, good. We're in the business of developing young men and developing people. And people matters. All people matters. And so if you can have an input in a positive way on someone's life, it's more gratifying than anything. You know, it gives you a joy that's really unknown, because at the end of the day, you want to see others successful. I'm not a person who just want to be successful by myself. I have more joy in seeing others being successful. And so that's truly, you know, what the purpose is coaching. It's a calling, and it's a ministry to me. To me, Coach Jack's legacy is being an inspiration to kids, you know, helping them go on and live their dream, you know. So for more than anything, Coach Jack, he's blessed a lot of people, and he's touched a lot of people in this community.
Coach Jack, he wants us to be better men, more than just better football players.
Man, Coach Jack is probably the toughest coach you're gonna ever meet. He does it to show us that like hard work does pay off, and then that if you do something bad, there's always consequences for it, always.
He taught me how to stay strong and always fight for the things that I wanted and how to compete.
He a tough coach. He wants you to do everything 110%. He wants you to run hard. He wants you to block hard. He wants you to chop hard. He wants you to do everything hard.
He was mainly the reason I'm still playing football. I couldn't afford football cleats, I couldn't afford really anything. Coach Jack helped me out.
And the first thing he said to me was, "We're gonna get you better." And for the next 4 years, I put my head down and worked hard for him, and it's paid off so far. Everything he said.
He just wants you to be the best you can be. He's trying to get you to the next level.
We love Coach Jack, and we mean that. I love you, Coach, for real. We here by your side through it all.
Whatever we do is for him.
Soon we're all praying for you. We love you.
And we love him. We're going to keep praying for him.
I love you and thank you.
I want to tell you I love you, Coach Jack, and you always be in my heart no matter what. And every time I step on the field, it's for you. And I'll always give my effort to you, no matter what.
You're going to have some experience of adversity in your life and how you deal with it. That's what we teach our kids. You know, we tell our kids all the time, the game of football is a whole life. It's a life situation. A whole game is a life situation. Because you go through a game, you get knocked on your butt, you got to get up. You go through a game, you get behind in the score, what you give it, you going to give up and get beat by 35? Or somebody going to look to each other and say, let's go. Let's make a play, let's turn this thing around, and let's get it where we need to go. And I tell my kids, it's how long you stay in adversity is going to determine your outcome.